Here's what we're going to do today. We're going to get a paper towel. We could get one of them. Let's just do two. We'll get two because the more moisture it holds, the better. And we're going to make it room for 6 of our seeds. Now our seeds have been soaking for 18 hours. The alarm went off that we set. And we're just going to pour. We got the six of them in there. We'll pull some of the water out. We'll moisten up this cloth. There's 3 of them just fell out. There's 3 of them. And then reach in here and there's 1. 2, 3. And then we'll just space them out on there. That's plenty of room. We could have way more seeds on here. And we'll just line them up like this. There's room. We could have another 3 in there. We're going to keep them far apart. We'll get another 2 napkins. And just lay it right over top like that.
Is there anything you're looking for to be sure that they're done with the first stage?
No, just they won't sprout or anything. It's just soaking them up and making them making that shell moist, so it's easier for the shells to break loose.
Okay, so as long as we do that 18 hours, we're cool to do this step.
Yes, and then we got that soaked up with water where it's not really coming out the side. Put a little bit more in there, and ain't gonna hurt it. And there's not no crazy amount of water coming out. So we're going to take this in the house and we're going to go and you find yourself a drawer in your dresser that's empty, or like the hutch. We're going to put this right in the hutch in the living room. We're going to slide it in there and shut the door. And tomorrow morning, I'm going to come and I'm going to put more water on this. Now it would have to be super hot or dry to check it tonight. This should be completely fine for the seeds until tomorrow morning. And then when we get done with that, it'll take at least 3 days, and we're going to want to see how they sprout. But it's very important that you keep this moist the whole time. If you let it dry out, the stems are going to turn, the little root's going to turn brown. It's not going to be healthy. It might want to snap off of there. So you want to keep this nice and moist and in a dark place. So we're going to slide it into the hutch where no one's going to be messing around, and then I'll take it out and I'll check it.
Great.
Okay. And before these things are going to get transplanted in the dirt in the next 3 days, we have to get some eye hooks in the ceiling, which we're going to have to find the studs to put the eye hooks in, because the light has some weight to it. You can't just put it up in the drywall and expect the drywall to hold it. It'll fall out on you. So we're going to find out where the studs are, and we're going to have to build a little wall with the door in there. Now there's a heater on the floor in here, a baseboard heater, which would work for keeping the room the right temperature. It's going to make the room a little bit bigger because of how it's mounted on the wall, and we're probably going to go with that route. So we're going to make it the most efficient way to have this work for the cheapest amount we can do it, and not have to spend any more money than we have to grow these 6 pot plants.
Can you give us a shopping list? Because it's probably time to shop and make sure we have the stuff ready to go that you have ready to go.
We're going to get some eye hooks, and we're going to get them up into the studs. We're going to get a stud finder and make sure the studs are there. And we're going to put the eye hooks, 4 of them, up in the ceiling. We're going to hang the light. And
can you show us what kind of light you got?
It's a horticultural light. It's 1,000 watt. You want to get 1,000 watt light. Now they have somewhat dimmable ballast on them. This has the ballast right in there, and this will work fine. It covers a 5x5 area, and by looking at the box, I would say 4 foot, and it says it right there, 4x4 foot LED. This was like $700. Now they have other ones with dimmable ballast, and that's if you wanted to put, I'm hearing that it's for an hour a day you'll have the light on, which will produce supposedly more trichomes, and then you could do the other stuff where you're working it through bubble bags, which we're not interested in that. We're growing leafy material here for smokable. Just and so what way more healthier than doing that concentrate stuff. We're just growing some good marijuana. And for your potting soil, the best advice is to get this brand right here. Ocean Forest from Fox Farm. I will show you how to amend the soil, and we could reuse the soil from this with amendments. But to go right off the bat, just get this soil, and for an indoor grow, you can more or less just replace the soil every time. So you're not talking a big outdoor garden where you would be efficient to amend the stuff at 15% of cost instead of 100%. So just grab yourself some Fox Farm soil, 3 bags of it, and we're gonna have the 3.5 gallon buckets, I believe is the size, and that's gonna work really good. And the main thing is to get this light hanging up and cover up this window over here, because you don't want no light coming in, and you want to keep prying eyes off of your stuff too. And I think that should be good for today. We'll put this in the cupboard, in the hutch, and we'll check it tonight just to be sure before we go to sleep, and then in the morning we'll re-dampen it down.